fishing might consist of a dawn-to-dusk coastal foray aboard the boats that left, shown maneuvering off Miscou Island in the Gulf of St. Lawrence, or it might take place 200 miles from land. The Grand Bank, southeast from Newfoundland, where fleets of dories are sent out each morning from a mothership that cruises for months at a time. In the dory above, the two banks fishermen pause to check the day's catch. Perhaps half a ton of cod and halibut, pulled in on the trowel coiled in tub amidships. See, they're fishing. I see they caught a few fish up there. The inhabitants of a 19th century fishing settlement near St. John's. That's where Miss Angel got married. In Newfoundland, they out salt cod for drying. The fish have already been cleaned and pickled in salt by the men who caught them. Now attended by the women and boys of the village, the cod must cure in sun for about a month, spread out on crude wooden frames called flakes until they are thoroughly dry. Each evening, the fish are taken up and stowed in sheds to protect them from dampness and returned to the lake's flakes for the following morning for further drying. See? Newfoundland whalers cut blubber from a fin-backed whale that has been herded into shallow water, then harpooned and towed ashore. That's a big whale there. Newfoundland sailors above load pouts from a day's hunt onto a sledge to be dragged across the ice to their ship, crowding the ship's rail right to confirm a lookout sighting of seals. Hunters await the signal to leap out onto the ice. Seal hunts took place each spring during the whelping season on the ice packs of Newfoundland and Labrador. Fighting blustery March gales and Arctic cold, in constant danger from the shifting ice, the sealers anchored amid the ice floes and set out on foot for the colonies of mother seals, and especially their newborn pups, which they killed with clubs. See? They're looking for seals. Ooh, out looking for seals out there. A mainman, his boat's lying grounded by low tide, rakes a rock-strewn stretch of sand and mud in search of clams for his supper. See, he's got his rake and he's looking for clams. A rare humpback whale, member of a species hunted nearly to extinction, heaves its bulk out of the water in an exuberant leap. Although it's an enormous animal, it may measure as much as 50 feet long. The humpback is an acrobat among whales. It can jump entirely out of water, turn on land on its back with a loud smack that can be heard for miles around. That was a big jump for a whale. A 4-day-old harp seal pup waits patiently on the ice floe on the Gulf of St. Lawrence for its mother, off on a fishing expedition to come and nurse it. Weaned 3 weeks after birth, the pup may live for 35 years if survives the rigors of Arctic life and the depredations of seal hunters. That's a cute little seal there. Popping through a rift in the ice pack, a female harp seal warily scans her surroundings. Seals have good vision, especially when submerged. Their large wide eyes enable them to hunt for food even in deep water. Their eyes also account for their doleful expressions because seals lack the ducts that most mammals drain off the fluids that lubricate the eyes. Tears flow ceaselessly down their faces. See that seal? Facing its mother across a channel of frigid water between ice floes far left, a harp seal pup is momentarily separated from its food supply. Although the harp pup can swim almost from birth, its childhood is perilous. A pile-up of shifting ice can swiftly part it from its mother or crush it to death. At left, rejoined by its mother, the infant Noodles feeds and explores its snowy nursery. The pup's white coat serves as a protective camouflage, but ironically poses as a special threat, prized by furriers. Harp's pelts are worth $10 each to hunters who roam the ice with clubs during the pupping season. But if the baby seal can survive these hazards, it grows swiftly, doubling its body weight in 2 weeks. It sheds its fleecy coat in 2 more and takes to the ocean to hunt and swim on its own. See? Aww. Growing up. Belly up and fast asleep, a harp pup contentedly digests its latest meal under the warming rays of the northern sun. See? It's taking a nap. With a menacing display of her sharp teeth, a surprised and enraged female hooded seal left warns an intruder of approaching her newborn pup. Such invasions, there are relatively rare events in the life of this species. Hooded seals breed on the ice floes, sometimes hundreds of miles from the coast, where the only visitor is an occasional polar bear or killer whale. Swabbling about mating rights to a cow, 2 hooded bulls, each weighing nearly a half a ton, filch through icy slush. Their inflatable noses fully erect, the balloon-like appendage for which the species is named is found only on males. When a bull becomes excited, the hood expands to about twice the size of a football, deflating when he comes down with a resonant pop. Your shield's mad. And they're mating. Strewn like sausage.